It seems like each day we're learning more and more about the Republican plot to overturn the election and basically end democracy as we know it here in the United States. Yesterday, we learned that several Republican senators attended a meeting that was apparently put on by Mike Lindell from MyPillow, teaching them what talking points to use, claiming election interference from China and Venezuela, in order to seize the voting machines across this country. And the reason we know about this is because it was told to the media by Republican Senator Kevin Cramer, Republican Senator Kevin Cramer told this to the Washington Post. He also admitted Cynthia Lummis, Republican Senator from Wyoming, was there. Republican Senator Ron Johnson from Wisconsin was there, but he attended it virtually. And they were taught how to address this issue of the 2020 election and then how to go out and gain support for seizing the voting machines. This meeting, by the way, took place on January 4th, 2021, 2 days before the Capitol riot. The following day, January 5th, it's reported that a similar meeting took place, but this one was inside the White House with members of the House of Representatives. We were this close. We were this close to basically seeing the end of this country. And I don't think people understand the depth of this scandal. I don't think people understand fully what could have happened in this country had the Capitol riot not happened. You know, that big old mess that the Republicans created for themselves may have saved this country. Because suddenly it became toxic to suggest this, at least for the, first couple weeks after that. But also, if that hadn't happened, we wouldn't be having the investigations that are uncovering all of this information. We'd be in the dark. Folks, we had sitting members in the House, sitting members in the Senate, a president who was asking different government departments, asked Homeland Security, the Pentagon, and the Department of Justice, can you seize the voting machines? And what would have happened if they were successful? They would have taken the voting machines, they would have done all of this in secret, then they would have come out and said, nope, it turns out we totally found evidence of hacking, so all these votes are thrown out, and I guess that means Trump wins. Yay, I'm the president for another 4 years. That is exactly how this would have played out. They wouldn't have inspected the machines. They wouldn't have done anything. They would have just tossed them out, wiped the hard drives, made sure there was no evidence to show they were lying, and that's it. That's what would have happened. And we came this damn close to seeing that become our reality here in the United States. And I don't think enough people are pissed off about this. And I get it. There's lots of things to be pissed off with right now. I mean, hell, the administration killed 6 kids this week over in Syria. That's infuriating. That pisses me off. People are still dying from COVID because of misinformation from some of the dumbest people with the biggest platforms. That pisses me off. Workers are still getting screwed. The minimum wage is stagnating. We're killing the planet. All of it is infuriating. But so is this. And this is something that we have to get pissed off about. This is something we have to beat the drums about. We can't just sit here and be like, oh, well, hey, at least they didn't do it. They were this fucking close to overthrowing American democracy. And I'm sorry, but that's something that I kind of take seriously. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you saw, don't forget to like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe to our Ring of Fire channel here.